Hey guys, so on my last video I started reading chapter 19, I believe. Let me go back. Yeah, chapter 19, and I left off on page 62 where it says you're getting closer. So it's not the first paragraph, but it's going on to the second paragraph. It's the beginning of the second paragraph. It says, "You're getting closer." I hurried down the corridor to the fire door and stairs. I opened the door, more voices, more crackles of radios. They're coming from both directions. I'm trapped. Hildy is still standing in her doorway. "Come back in," she says to me. "Hurry." I don't see how I have any choice. I rush back into her apartment. She slams the door shut. "Go to the window in my bedroom," she says, "take the fire escape." I'll try to stall them. No time to hesitate or even think it through. I rush toward the bedroom, toward the window, and throw it open. The breeze feels surprisingly refreshing. I wonder for a second whether the cops have the backyard covered. Not yet, at least I think not yet. It's pretty dark below me. It is also narrow, maybe 20 feet between the back of Hildy's building and the back of one on 11th Street. I crawl out and close the window behind me. Now what? I start down the metal escape when once again I hear the crackle of cop radios followed by voices. Someone is below me. It's nighttime. The lighting is almost non-existent, which perhaps works in my favor. From inside the apartment, I can hear pounding on Hildy's door, followed by shouts. Hildy yells that she's coming. I can't go down. I can't go back inside. That only leaves one route, up. I start climbing toward the 5th floor. I don't remember how many floors the building is. 5, 6 at most. I stop at the landing outside the 5th floor window. The apartment is dark, no one home. I try to open the window, locked. I debate breaking a pane with my elbow, but I can see any way to do that without making too much noise. And even if I do, won't the police be on me pretty fast? I couldn't hide in another apartment indefinitely. Keep moving. I head up another level, hoping that the window will be unlocked there, but there's no 6th floor. I'm at the roof. I hoist myself up onto it. My heart is pounding in my chest. Here is one cliche about a prison that is absolutely true. You exercise a lot. I do free weights in the yard when I can, but mostly I've created my own boot camp in my cell. Dips, squat thrusts, squat jumps, mountain climbers, and mostly push-ups. I do at least 500 push-ups a day in a variety of styles. Traditional, diamond, wide hands, claps, staggered, finks, flying, one arm, handstand finger. I'm not the first to note the irony of taking people serving time, often for violent crimes, and putting them in an environment where the only self-improvement is making them physically stronger. But the truth is, I have never been in any better shape, and it's finally paying off. I hope. How the hell did the cops find me so fast? Unless Rachel. No, she wouldn't. There are other ways. I didn't plan well. I am rushing. I am missing stuff. And this is all a good reminder that I'm not as clever as I think. Still, here's the headline. I was able to question Hildy Winslow, and I'm not crazy. She lined on the sand. I didn't bury the basement bat in some fugitive state. she had lied. And I know who made her do it. I have a lead now. I have to escape. If I'm caught, whatever lead is out there will dry up. So what's my next move? I consider hiding up on the roof. Hildy seems to be on my side for now. She might tell the cops that she hasn't seen me. She might tell them that I had come and gone. I could just say, wait, venture down. I could just stay, wait, venture down when the coast has cleared. But would she lie to the police? Especially if they pressed her? Is she really on my side? Or had she sent me to the fire escape because she wanted me out of her building for her own safety? Is she telling me, is she telling them about me right now? Will they search the roof eventually anyway? I have to believe the answer to that last question is yes. The night sky over Manhattan is clear. The Empire State Building is lit up in red, but I have no idea why. Still, it is a stunning sight. Everywhere is. We, of course, never appreciate what we have. And I'm gonna highlight that. Where did my highlighter go? Oh, it's right here. Okay. It may seem like the basic line ever, but to me I agree on that. So that's why I'm having it. To be honest, because not a lot of people appreciate what they have until they're like, it works for them in a favor, and they're like all bragging about it. That's what they say, but it really isn't that. We take for granted what we become used to. Yup. That's so true. That a lot of people don't talk about, to be honest. But I have seen it. I have seen a few posts, like on Instagram, where they talk about that, of like taking stuff for granted and not appreciating it, to where like you really need it like in your daily life, and you're like not like, it favors you, but are you favoring it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to appreciate certain stuff even though you're like reading the book. Like, okay, I have to be like, oh, I really appreciate this book, like it's a 5-star so far. Like, I have to appreciate it. I appreciate it by giving it a 5-star. And I am giving it a 5-star because it is a 5-star. Even though some words may not make sense, I'm still giving it a 5 stars because I'm appreciating the book and I'm not taking it for granted. Human nature. I want to revel in this for a few minutes, but alas, that is not possible. I said before that I never cared about being locked up. Matthew was gone and it was my fault, so I was content. If that's the right word, with having no life. I didn't want to feel, but now that I'm back out into the world, now that I'm tasting the city air, that electric current, that vivacity of sound and color, my head is reeling. When the cops burst open the roof door, I am ready. I have been eyeing the jump since I got up here. I don't know how many feet it is. I don't know if I can make it. But I am on the southeast corner of the building. I run with all my strength, my arms pumping. The wind is rushing on my ear, but I still hear the warnings. Stop, police! I don't listen. I don't think that they will shoot, but if they do, they do. I accelerate and tie my steps so that I spring off my left foot 6 inches from the roof's northwest northwest corner. I am airborne. My legs, the cycle run in the air. My arms still pumping. It is dark on the neighboring roof. I can't see if I will make it. For a moment, I flash back to the cartoons of my youth, wondering whether I am going to pause running in mid-air like Wally Coyote before I drop a stone to the ground beneath me. I feel my propulsion slow as gravity starts dragging me down. I begin to fall. I close my eyes when I land hard on the roof. Across the way, I tuck and roll. Stop. I don't. I somersault to a standing position. Then I do the same thing again. I run, I leap. I hit the next roof, then the next. I'm not scared anymore. I don't know why. I feel exhilarated. Run, leap, run, leap. I feel as though I can do this all night, like I'm freaking Spider-Man or something. I love him. I love David. He's such a character. Like, he can be serious and childish at some points, like these where he mentions Spider-Man, Wally, Coyote. I don't know who that is, or what he's like trying to refer to. I love David. This is why David's chapters are my favorite, because David is like, I mean, he's not like a book boyfriend, if you know what I mean, but like, I love him. I love him. Okay? It's just something. I don't know. I find a fire escape and have fun. Have shimmy down it until I'm about 10 feet off the ground. I stop again, look, listen, I'm in the clear. I let myself dangle for a moment from the bottom rung of the ladder, and then and then I let go. I land hard, knees bent, a smile on my face. That's nice. That's really nice. When I straighten, I hear a voice say, "Freeze." Shoot. My heart sinks as I turn. It's a cop. He has his gun trained on me. Don't move. Do I have a choice? Hands where I can see them. Now. The cop is young and alone. He is pointing his gun toward me while he bends his neck to talk into one of those clipped on microphones. Once he does, this backyard will be flooded with cops. I have no choice. There is no hesitation, no fake, no juke. I simply launch myself straight at him. It has been less than a second since he told me not to move. I am hoping the suddenness of my attack will catch him off guard. It is dangerous. It is a dangerous move, obviously. He's the one pointing the gun, but the cop looks hesitating and a little scared. Maybe that will play to my advantage, and maybe it won't. But what options do I have? If he shoots me, okay, whatever. I probably won't die. But if I do, well, that's a risk I'm willing to take. I love his character. He's just so blunt. Like, he's just so blunt. He's keeping it 100 right now. You know, like those guys that are like too much into it. Okay, well, if he shoots me, then I'm dead. But he's like, if he shoots me, I probably won't die. Awesome. Just awesome. I love this new author. That's why I said in the first video that he's probably gonna be my favorite new author that I have found out of. No? I just love David. More likely I will be wounded and ended up back in prison if I surrender peacefully. I end up in the same situation back in prison. I can't allow that. What's it called? I was also gonna say something else. I'm sorry that I keep pausing, but what's it called? You know that that one guy that Harriet was mentioning, that he had like white right here in his middle part. What's it called? With black, like full black eyes. I feel like I know who he's talking about. Well, who she's talking about. But at the same time, it might be a little too more like more easy to guess, I guess you would say. I don't know. I guess you would call it. I don't know. But I'm not gonna say it who I think it is, because I just want to be right and like, just let you guys figure that out for yourself. Anyways, so I lower my head and bull rush him. He has time to start to yell, "Freeze!" again, but I get there before he can complete the word. It ends up sounding more like a free. And because I'm hyped up and desperate, I take that as a good omen. I tackle him around the waist, gangling his utility belt, and heavy vest, and all the things that weigh modern cops down, keeping my momentum going. That's good. I follow through a pile driver as we land hard onto the concrete wall behind the torn townhouse. His back takes the impact hard, and I can hear the whoosh sound as the air comes out of him. He is struggling for breath. I don't let up. I take no joy in this. I don't want to hurt anybody. I know that he's just doing his job. But it is him or Matthew, and so again, I have no choice. Right? Obviously. I rear my head back and then fire my forearm around his nose. His headbutt hits the cop hard, like a cannonball hurled in a ceramic pitcher. Something on his face cracks, gives way. I feel something sticky on my face, and I realize that it's blood. His body goes black. I hop up. He is moving, groaning, which both scares me and relieves me. I'm tempted to hit him again, but I don't think there's a need. Not if I move fast. I rush towards 6th Avenue. I take off my blazer and wipe the blood off my face. I toss the blazer and my baseball hat into the shrubbery and keep moving. When I reach the street, I try to slow my breath. Keep moving, I tell myself again. A crowd has formed. Most stop to watch for a few seconds. Some stand to see how it all plays off. I hate that. Like, obviously you can see that someone's trying to run away from the cops. And people are just circling you, making it obvious for the cops to be like, what's going on right there? Is David right there in the middle of the circle? Are they taking pictures with him? We might as well just catch David right there, like off guard. I hate that. Like, people have like common sense. Like, don't make it obvious that David's there. Like, what the fuck? I'm standing to see how it all plays off. I lower my head and let myself bend in with my onlookers. My pulse is back under control now. I start whistling as I walk east, trying so hard to look casual and insuspicious that I feel like I stick out like a cigarette at a fitness club. A few blocks later, I risk glancing behind me. No one is following me. No one is chasing me. I start whistling louder now. And a real life smile comes to my face. I'm free. I was trying not to lose my page there. David just wants to enjoy his few days while he's out, at least. I don't think the police will end up catching him. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys have thought throughout the book, and if you guys love David too. I feel like David is my favorite character in the book. These are all today's videos, so you guys might as well take advantage of it right now, because I don't know when the next upload will be, but these will be pre-filmed for you guys. So just enjoy while you have a few videos up. It's more than 3, obviously. Because I'm following the chapters, I'm not going like out of order type of thing. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video. I will appreciate you guys for liking this video. I know we can do it, and we can be up there together. And yeah, if you support me, I will support you. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think, what you guys want to see, what you guys want to hear. Anything like that I would do. I will gladly do videos of like showing my book collection, showing you guys like every single book that I have, and everything, and like more. I would just sit here and record myself talking to you guys, having random conversations with you guys. I have a few stuff planned out, but I don't want to say. I do write a lot on my computer, and I can read you. Well, I'm not gonna say, but I do have a lot of stuff written down on my computer, and a few stuff written down on like a couple of journals of mine from school, and like my personal journals that I have. I believe they're here somewhere. If not, I've thrown them out to the trash, unfortunately. So just let me know what you guys want to see. I will gladly do it. Alright, have a nice day, you guys. Thank you for watching and supporting me. I know this channel will reach, let's start off with something small, 10, 15, 20 subscribers.